We know that Jared Kushner has lost his access to the nation's deepest secrets, so that's things like top secret and sensitive compartmented information. Those are the highest levels of secrets the U.S. government possesses. He has lost access to that after more than a year inside the White House under the new memo that was issued by John Kelly, the chief of staff, just a couple of weeks ago. So now he has only an interim secret clearance that gives him access to classified information, but not nearly at the level that he had before, and that does severely curtail his access to the ability to be in sensitive meetings inside the White House. There's a process by which the president can sort of unilaterally grant a clearance to an aide. It would have been a PR disaster. There's a reason why there's a security clearance process. It's there to prevent people who have any potential influence or vulnerabilities to foreign powers from having access to secrets that could be held over their head and then be a vulnerability in the U.S. government. The president said he would defer to Chief Kelly's judgment, and that's exactly what he did there. John Kelly's memo went into effect on Friday, and Jared Kushner's lost his security clearance at that high level a few hours later. The Washington Post reported that 4 countries had looked for ways to exert influence on Jared Kushner and in policy discussions and how they could, whether it be through his business ties and other interests, get him to do things that they wanted. And it's probably not just those 4. That's the sort of thing that every foreign power does, and that's why that security clearance process is there. This has been a target, an area of questioning for Robert Mueller, the special counsel, as he's been interviewing Trump aides and people around the president. Has Jared Kushner ever tried to broker access for people with his people who he's dealt with in business into the administration or the transition? Robert Mueller's been asking questions. We don't know what, if anything, if he found anything there, but we do know that that's an area of inquiry for the special counsel.
He's a valued member of the team, and he will continue to do the important work that he's been doing since he started in the administration.
The White House says Jared Kushner's job will be unaffected. That's very hard to believe, how you can lose access to this level of sensitive information. If he's reading the tea leaves, people in the White House, Trump allies across Washington say it's starting to look like Jared Kushner might be leaving. We don't know that Jared Kushner is leaving yet, but it's starting to look like his days in the White House might be numbered, and that's certainly how people are reading the tea leaves now in the West Wing.